In the late 1890s, in the dusty, fast-growing frontier towns of Victoria, Australia, lived an 11-year-old girl named Daisy. Her town was a stopover point for miners and drovers cattle drivers. Daisy lived near the local butcher shop. The butcher had a constant problem: low-grade, tallow, animal fat. After rendering the main fat for food and export, the remaining scraps were messy, difficult to transport, and often smelled, making them unwanted waste. Daisy noticed that the miners and ranch hands living in the bush, rural areas needed light. Imported paraffin candles were expensive, unreliable in the heat, and often shattered when carried on rough trails. Daisy had an idea. She convinced the butcher to give her the waste tallow scraps. She took the scraps home, melted them down again, filtered the mixture through a rough cloth, and mixed in a little clay dust to give it extra 4 wicks. She braided strong cotton threads from old, discarded flour sacks. She poured the hot mixture into small, sturdy metal tins and let them cool. She called her product Daisy's Bush Lights. She took her rough, sturdy candles to the market where the drovers gathered. They laughed at the simple, dark-looking candles, comparing them to the fine white imported ones. Daisy demonstrated. She showed them how her thick, short tallow candles wouldn't easily break when dropped and burned with a steady, strong flame. Best of all, they were far cheaper than imported paraffin. The miners were the first to buy. They needed cheap light that could survive the rough conditions of the mine shafts and campfires. Soon, the owner of the local general store, seeing the constant demand from the tough working men, placed a large, regular order. Daisy had successfully recycled the butcher's smelliest waste into a vital, durable necessity for life on the Australian frontier.